Forget that. Put what we just did on the top of this, and let's just keep going.
He had an uncanny ability to look at something for the first time and know exactly how to fix it.
Stop. I think there's better stuff up earlier.
He saved some of his best performances for the formal screenings attended by the producers, correspondents, editors, and his senior staff. It could go very smoothly, or, as was the case with this Mike Wallace story about an American woman imprisoned in Ecuador, things could get raucous, and Don loved a good fight.
Gullibly, she leapt at the chance. She didn't know that she was about to be duped into smuggling drugs back into the United States for him.
Fellas, look. You can't say what you say to me. You've got to say...
Wait a minute. Before you start the criticism, frankly, I think that's damn...
You're their defense attorney. You're not a reporter.
What?
You're their defense attorney. You've got to say, last month we found 3 Americans in prison in Ecuador who, if you believe their story, shouldn't be.
What?
You can't say they shouldn't be.
What they shouldn't be?
You're saying flatly
what?
They shouldn't be in jail? That you found 3 Americans who shouldn't be in jail. Last month, we found 3 Americans...
You're talking about the opening?
Just listen.
I'm talking about the piece.
I'm talking about all the way through.
Don's only real fear was being bored. His only real enemy, the remote control. He instinctively knew what an audience wanted and how to hold their attention, and he saw himself as their surrogate.
You can only be a television producer if you become a television viewer. You've got to sit in a screening room and say, if I were home tonight watching this, would I stay with this or would I... It's the Hey Mildred syndrome. It's the guy who says to wife, hey Mildred, do you know what these guys are talking about? Now, let's go watch the basketball game.
Here are takeaways. Candid criticism can make you better, no matter how many years of experience you have. Try to get ideas before you shoot your story rather than after. And think how to engage the viewer at home.